Hello there. This is Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I am excited to be here, even in our winterishy weather. I love it that I live so close to the beach. And even though we can't do the things we can in this summer, I just love the beauty of the beach. And Stampin' Up! In their mini catalog, they brought out a beach day bundle, and it is from our mini catalog. And this is the stamp set, and I'm going to show you the dies. And oh, I think we have somebody joining us. Please be sure to comment so that I know where you're from. And it's always fun to be able to create together and participate together. I'm going to have you guys help me in some decisions tonight. And Barb. Oh my goodness, that's right. You're way over there. Hey, Barb, thanks for joining. So, yes, we are going to think about warm days, Barb. Oh, and Vicky is there. Hello, Vicky. So, this actually wasn't my bundle, even though it is on my wish list. But I had Leanne that shared this with me. And I'll tell you, I've been having some fun. Just started having some fun since last night. But oh boy, you know me and beach things. I love anything to do with beach. So, before I get started, I just want to say because this is the mini catalog, I have been working, as you can see below or behind me there, that is the display that we've been working on, and the team was working on it as well last night. And we're getting ready because da, 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 Monday is our in person launch party, and would love to have you come out. We're going to have free make and takes and prizes and refreshments, and we'll play a game and just have a whole lot of fun. And there's Wendy. Hello, Wendy. And if you are not, and if you are, be sure to check out my Google form and sign up so I have a bit of an idea what time you're coming. And yes, would love to have you. I've spread out the time. It seems that so far there's a fair number coming around 3, but the rest of the day is still fairly open. I've left it so that you can work around a time if you work or whatever. So love to have you. And if you're, of course, far away, you are welcome to join us the next day when I'm going to do a virtual walkthrough of what all everybody else gets to touch and see. But that will be a lot of fun. So, with that being said, one of the bundles is this amazing set. Now, here is the stamp set, and this here is the dies because it does come in a bundle. And wow, ladies, there are like 21 dies. Like, it's amazing how many. And like Leanne likes it, no fussy cutting because there is a die for almost everything. Well, pretty much everything other than the sentiments. And then there's a whole bunch of standalone dies, which are fabulous. So I'm going to show you. First of all, I'll start with one card. I sometimes like to take one object and then kind of have some fun playing with it. I'll move it over here so you don't see as much of the shadow. But this time I chose the surfboard because I love going to Tofino. And of course, that is where we see a lot of surfboards. And so I decided just to have some fun with the colors of the surfboards. And so I created this card just to showcase all the beautiful surfboards that here I just stamped them in the various card stock colors. And we will do a similar kind of technique with this tonight. So I'll show you how we did that. So that is one little sneak peek. And of course, I've got some others to show you. But first, we're going to make a card. Where's my stamp set here? We're going to use Memento ink. And we are going to use the large. You love that one, Barb? Yes. This is the beach hut. Now, I have never been down south to Mexico or Florida or anywhere, But Leanne was telling me that these are usually very bright and colorful. Well, I like bright and colorful, so we're going to go bright and colorful. You could do this stamping right on white cardstock, and of course, you could use your watercolor pencils, you could use your blends, but I've decided tonight to do it two different ways, or one way, but I'm going to show you two ways. You can take the Memento ink and just stamp right on your color cardstock. And the other is you could cut them out, because what's cool about these dies that they made, they didn't just make the large image, they actually made detailed dies. So that's what we're going to do. What should I do with my silicone mat? We're going to glue on some of these details. So here's our basic, and here's part of the hut, and you can see that it has, hopefully you can see there, you can see that it has some lovely embossing. So we want to be able to, of course, adhere the glue or whatever adhesive you're using onto the back. I always love my Tombow glue, but you can use the tape runner. But I like the Tombow glue because it gives me a little bit of wiggle room. So as I put this down, oops. Yeah, see, I needed some wiggle. Don't just put it on. Okay, we're going to put that on there like that. Now, the other detail that they have, and when I saw the die, I went, what on earth is that? Well, ladies, this is for down here. So we are going to put some glue on here. And again, if you have trouble with, well, if you use the tape runner, you can do that on top of the silicone mat, and that way the rest will stick on the silicone mat. Or if you're like me and like to use the Tombow glue, but you struggle with it being so blobby, what you can do, I'm going to do this up in the corner so it doesn't always get in our way. You can just dab it off. Okay, and now I'm going to see which way this goes. I think I had it the wrong way. Yep. Now we're going to put this detail on here. So now we got some color. And then this piece you could use as a fence in another card. But in this case, they're using it for like the railing. So we are going to put that on. And so we'll do it the same way. We're just going to put a little bit of glue. So I see the ladies that have commented. I think every one of you have, well, maybe not Wendy. Wendy, have you been down south? I know if Rondi was here, she's there right now. And we have Yvonne, who's usually joining us, and she's in Mexico right now. So lots of different people. Love to go down there. Hi, Jenny. There's Jenny. Now, another option you could do is they have this flag. You could probably choose to put on a different flag if you like, but I'm going to keep that one on. And then if you look at the stamped image, let's see if you can see it here. Whoop, let's push this down. You can see that they have the little life ring there. So what we're going to do, we're going to see, do we want to put a life ring on here? What do you think? I think the yellow won't be the right color. Should we put a blue one on there? I think maybe we could put a blue one. Mexico twice. Oh my goodness. Lucky you, Wendy. Wow. Okay, I guess I'm the only one who hasn't experienced that. Oh well. Okay. So we're going to put it in the middle. Again, they put it on the side, but I'm going to put it in the middle because on the actual stamp, they have a number, but I'm going to put the life ring right there in the middle. Why not? It's my hut, right? So there we have the hut. And now, so again, you could use it this way or this way. We're going to go bright. So next step is we are going to make our background. So to make the background, I always try to use my white basic card front and build onto that. So I have a piece of crumb cake, and I also have a piece of, well, actually, no, I have the white. Oh, no, I know why I did that. I was going to ask you which one you think we should do. Should we make balmy blue the background, or should we use a blending brush and blend on the white? Let me know which one you think. And I believe I have my blue brush if you want to do that. Which one do you want, ladies? And then I'm going to get out while I'm waiting for you. You want to do the white? Okay, Suzanne, you were the first one. Let's go for it. So I'm going to grab my balmy blue. Sorry, jiggle the camera. Okay. And we're just going to make some sky in the background here. I don't want to use too much. Dab it off. And of course, then go onto our card. And we don't have to do the bottom because we're going to put the sand. Now, if I was using the balmy blue, I would use it the whole card front size as well, because then I can just adhere the sand part right onto it. And that's what we're going to do here with the white. So I'm going to go down a little bit more than what I think, just because we don't want to have this gap in the middle. So basically this could be our, I guess, our water, or it could be our sky. When you're in Tofino, it looks like your water because the water goes way out. All right, so now we're going to put the balmy blue away. Put that right there, I guess. And now we're going to take our brown, and I am using crumb cake, and I had crumb cake. Here it is. Love watching. Each one is so unique. It is, absolutely. And I find definitely blobbing it off makes it really, really helpful that it doesn't have big blobs. But yeah, you can make it light like I did, or you can go darker. And in this case, I'm going to add a little bit of texture to our sand, just so that we don't have just all one color. If you look at our cardstock, I don't know if you can see it. It does have a little bit of texture to it, but we're going to add a little bit more. So I'm very gently going now onto the paper, and I'm just going to then go a little bit harder as I go around. Yeah, actually, it's interesting, the fibers you see, and as you put the color on, the fibers actually show up a little bit more on this cardstock. That's pretty cool. So we're just going to put a little bit of color here. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear. Now I've got to remember which way I'm going to tear. I want to go this way. So I want to go this way because I don't want any kind of white piece to show. So I'm just going to tear it a little bit all the way, kind of make it go up a little bit, just like that. Okay. So now we're going to have some sand here, but we're also going to have some sand down here. Let's see, is that going to be where? Yeah, I think that's a good placement. Okay, so now we're going to put some adhesive on the back of this. Do you guys like tearing paper? Boy, I know when I started 20 years ago, that was scary for me to tear the paper. But it is pretty cool, the effect that you get on it. Now, I should say one of the dies, and you'll see in another one that I've made, they have this die. And so you could cut out and have a straight edge as well. But I wanted to show you the tearing tonight, because the die, of course, is easy. You know how to do that. So now I think we'll put that right there. So we're going to put some glue right here. All right. Put this down. Okay. Oops. Flop. And actually, I should mention when I did the surfboards, because I had torn this, I was able to tuck the surfboards a little bit under there as well. So I just made sure that I didn't glue right up to the top, and then that allowed me some room to be able to tuck the surfboards in there. Okay, so then now I'm going to turn this over because my paper was a little bit bigger. It's always better to be a little bit bigger than not enough. Okay, did I leave? No. Okay, so now, oh, there it is. I knew it flicked somewhere. All right, now we're going to put this down. So the other thing I wanted to know, because you've got a palm tree in this, should we add a palm tree? Let me know if you think we should add a palm tree. I'm going to start gluing it together, then you guys can kind of visualize it. Oh, I knew my glue's getting near the end. We will see if it lasts tonight. Been using this glue for quite a while. Okay, what's everybody's thought? Are you ready for a palm tree, or should we leave it alone and do some beachy? Well, see, oh, still got glue. We could put some other beachy things on there as well. What's everybody? You want to see what it looks like? We could tuck it in there. What do you think? Keep the palm tree? What are the other options? Let's, oh, I'm going to do that. Nope, I'm going to use a different color. Palm trees? Yes, it does. Okay, so before I glue any of those things on, I want to show you one other little trick. Try behind the structure. Okay, I will. I will do that. Good idea. So what we're going to do is I put this these little, well, you can't see. These are little seashells. And I could use crumb cake, but I thought it would be neat, because I haven't done this for a while, is using the Versamark, because Versamark will go a little bit darker than your cardstock. But I am just going to put randomly a whole bunch of these, and you can see sometimes you can't see, like if you look at it right now, you're probably not going to see it too clearly, but it is amazing how dark it gets. Does anybody use Versamark on the same color cardstock? Sometimes at the beginning. Yes, Vicki has. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? So I think that's good. Sometimes you have to lift it up to kind of see. So I don't know if you can see it's, no. Well, you can start to see that it's now starting to show up. Okay, so Barb says, let's try this behind. All right, let's try that. Should we do another palm tree or just one? Ah, come here. My fingers don't want to, like right behind it or on the side? Going this way? What do you think, Barb? Like that or on this side? Let me know what you think. And I'm going to ask you another question. So I'm going to show you, first of all, here, they have, while I'm waiting for your answer, look, they have a cute little beach ball, and they have a little bird. Look at the sandcastle. And then in the dies, they also have a grass that we can use. And then these are dies for the bird and the sandcastle and the chair. Like, they have absolutely everything. Barb says the other way. Okay, Barb. Kind of standing, if I can tuck it under there a little bit. Well, hopefully I left a little bit of space. We can make it work. I can get my spatula if needed. It kind of hides. What do you think, Barb? Help! Tip the tree a bit. Otherwise, it kind of hides back there. What do you think? We could use our spatula. Oh, my spatula. Uh-oh, my spatula disappeared. What do you think? On there like that? Nobody's telling me. A little off the card base, so it's partial. Kind of like that. And then just tuck it under there a little bit. I wondered why I had an extra pickup tool on my big table. I guess that's where my pickup tool went. And I cleaned up after last night, so it's hiding. How about like that? That be okay? Okay, I'm going to start putting the glue down. And that, oh boy, I might have to get the new glue. Yes, okay. All right, so now we're going to put some glue there. And because I put that underneath there, I'm just going to put a little bit on here so we get it in the same spot. So it goes down and a little bit off. Okay, glue lid. Getting too excited here. Okay, and now we're going to take the like that. Oops, go down a bit on that side. Oops, it's crooked again. There we go. I think that's good. Okay, now here's the big question. What are we going to use as our card base color? Woo! Yellow. Navy. I think that's almost too much blue. Are we going to go, oh, really? Nope, definitely not red. I think the yellow's too bright. The trunk. Hide the trunk. Uh-oh, hide the trunk. Hide the trunk. Oh boy. Good thing we got some wiggle room, but maybe not. There, maybe a little bit of it like that. Is that better? Okay. I think this is too bright. Now, the only other thing we could do is we could do a little bit of navy and then on. Oh boy, I can't make a decision. What do you think, ladies? Put it on navy? Because I don't think we want it on white unless we, yeah, I think the others are too bright. Too bright. Okay, so we're going to go with that. But before we do that, I also want to do some birds because they have a really cool seagull. I mean, there's this cute little bird. Where's the seagull? But here's this really nice seagull in this set. And I really like it because the eye even shows up. I mean, the detail's pretty amazing. Now, the question is, are we going to use Versamark or are we going to use black? I think we're going to go for black. Let's go for some black. Okay. So here we go. Oh, and the other thing we got to decide is if we're going to put a sentiment in here. Look at that bird. Isn't that ever a beautiful seagull? Now, one thing I should do is we're making this one fairly, well, not fairly simple, but I'm not putting on too many other pieces. So I'm thinking, what if we stamped this sentiment? Look at this nice one. Sending sunshine your way. Well, some of us that are in snow and cold might need some sunshine. Look at that. So there we go. And sunshine just cheers us up. We all need a little sunshine. So there, I think we're ready now. except for I see a tiny little strip of color here. Now I'm getting picky. Picky, picky, picky. There we go. All right, time to glue it on. Hello, Linda. There she is. All right. Oops. The bird is not the gluer. Okay, let's put this down here. Just like that. Now, if you didn't like to have this coloring like showing through, you could use, something that you cut out. I don't have it beside me. And you could put another color in there if you like as well. So let's make something for the inside. I don't want to, oh, you know what we're going to do? I think we're just going to put a cute little sandcastle. These are adorable. So I'm going to put this on my card base as well as, or my inside, as well as I will do it on the envelope. Like, how cute is that? How fun, 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 fun. So there we go. Now we're going to just put this one in. And we have one with the beach hut. So now, so when you either come in person or you watch in my virtual launch, every single bundle or suite, I try to focus on a different part of the bundle. So, for instance, you have seen how I did one focusing and giving you ideas with the surfboard. And of course, now we did this one with the beach hut. I also tried out the cute little, you like that, Barb? It is pretty cute. Thank you for your help. And then I tried the little beach umbrellas and the little chairs. And yeah, and I love this happy birthday that's on there. So you could use this for all different occasions. And all I did was stamp the seashells, if I hold it still enough, and the sandcastle in the crumb cake. So I did that. And then last night we had our team, and Leanne was, of course, she brought this for us to play with, and she made a card. And oh my goodness, you're going to see lots of detail in this one. So she then tried out the waves. And here she used the surfboard. She stamped and cut it out of our designer paper. And of course, there's our grass. She made a beach ball. And of course, there's the lawn chair that she didn't color, but she stamped it on a color and cut it out. And of course, there's the beautiful little scallop seashell. And of course, there's the birds again. And then they have enjoy today. So we love this card that Leanne made as well. So now you have some ideas with this one of a variety, and be watching and make sure you sign up for my catalog launch, because every single one of these suites, you're going to see a variety of different ones and hopefully give you lots of inspiration. So I sure hope you can join us, whether you're in person or virtually. But thank you very much. Oh, there's Yvonne. Yes, there is Yvonne, the lady at the beach. Having too much fun maybe on the beach. Hey there, that's great. So thank you, ladies. Thanks for joining me. I always love to see you here and you participating with us. All right, have a good night now. Bye-bye.